What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Vlad. It's been a minute. It's almost going on about 2 months since I made my last video. So as I was telling some of you guys before, I took this hiatus. Last month was a really long month for me as far as work wise. So I was working 6 days straight. I'm trying to get a couple things together, at work, so that way I could go full time. So that's why I was working so many hours. I'm not quite yet back yet. Let me make sure the volume's up. I'm not quite yet. Alright, yeah, everything's good. But I'm not quite there yet to be able to start doing videos or whatever live, because I still be at work. So during the market hours, I actually could have did a video today as you know, for Florida. I live in Florida. It was a hurricane, so at work they really, it wasn't as busy these last couple of days. So I actually didn't work yesterday and didn't work today. So I did trade on both days, but it was like sporadically, and didn't have time to actually, just go ahead and just do the video. But nonetheless, I will go over the two trades that I did, both for Wednesday and also for today. First one was IDT. IDT's earnings winner. If you're new to my channel, I'll briefly explain what an earnings winner is. Earnings winner for me, I classify it differently, is when a stock report good earnings. Every quarter a company have to report how well or how bad they did for that quarter, for the prior quarter. So normally when a stock reports good earnings, the stock tend to spike. And just them reporting good earnings, as far as the news, the press release, is not enough just to say that's an earnings winner. It also got to move. So on Wednesday, this stock here, it's IDT, that's the ticker. It started spiking. So it actually faked out a couple of times because I was playing it off this breakout here. So I broke one of my rules as far as trading midday. So I was buying it, and let's see here. Okay. So it gapped up. It was as you can see, this is the gap. Then it opened right here, and I didn't buy it then. I was waiting till it could break out past this level, which was the 7. So once it broke past, I first let it break out. That's what I normally do. I let it grind, and I bought it like right around, I think, like 7.13, thinking that it was gonna go, continue to consolidate and just keep going up. But that was midday. I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, I wasn't thinking. So I bought it. As soon as I saw it started dipping, I cut a loss. So I actually played this horribly, because normally my normal strategy is to buy it afternoon, right around like the 2-ish, like 2 p.m. mark. So after I caught the loss, I don't know what I was doing at the time. Like I said, I was trading sporadically, so I wasn't in front of the computer the whole time. So I miss. Normally, I would buy it when it's breaking out past the high of the day, or if I see that it's consolidating and start doing like higher lows. Sometimes I buy it right around here, risking off the where it was consolidating at. So just a little bit just above. So some odd reason. Well, this is one, and this is my other strategy. Missed the high of the day. I would buy it close to the market close, and that's what I actually did since I didn't miss buying it the high of the day. But when I bought it, it actually gapped down. I was like, man, I haven't traded in a while, so I'm like, did I really lose it? Next thing, I gapped down, then it squeezed. So I cut my loss like pre-market around like 7, because I saw that it wasn't gonna that it was gonna be a gap down. So before the market opened, I cut it. It was about a 30 cents loss on this play. Let's see where I got it. So ended up losing about 2,000 on this trade altogether. But I did, once I saw that it went green on the day, I did retrade it and make a little bit of money, because it was actually the loss was bigger than that. I want to say it was about like 3,000, I think. Yeah, it was pretty big, because I did go huge on this. Then wait, let me take it back. Yeah, I lost on it. It wasn't it was combined, because after I lost on it, I sold. Since it was a gap down, I'm thinking, well, it's a gap down play. So I actually started shorting. Long day today. Go back to the intraday. So I actually started shorting this spike here. Start shorting here, short here. So I didn't go big that time. I actually went small. Then when I saw it rip past, the close mark from yesterday, I cut my loss again on the short and I actually just rebought it, because it squeezed green. So normally if a stock could gap down and it squeezed green, it's normally going to go up. So I bought like simultaneously when I was covering. I bought about like 2,000 shares, and I sold like right in the high consolidation, because it was stuck in the channel. So I sold and just moved on. So I made on that trade there probably about 1,000, because overall I think I was down like 3,000 for the day with that trade. But made 1,000 to cut my loss for this trade to like 2,000 something, $2,006. So that was the recap for this trade. But the one that I actually nailed was PURA. This is OTC. It's been a while since I actually traded OTC. I'm actually still long on this. I bought it right in the morning, right around like 10:03. Like 10 cents, like 0.103, a little over 10 cents. And I sold this as it was going up. I sold in 11 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents. And with that trade, first I made $1,000, but then I was buying it. Actually, went to this dip here. I was buying it here, the dip, then was selling it all through here, like all through here. And I rebought it on this dip here. So I started consolidating. So now I'm holding this overnight, and this was a multi-day breakout, multi-year breakout as well. So normally with the breakout, it could last a couple of days. So tomorrow, just looking to sell into the spike. So hopefully it's a huge gap up, because I did go big on this as well. And so far, overnight, I'm already up extra 1,600. So today still was a green day for me, nonetheless, even with the IDT. So far today, I'm up $900. So despite bad trading, So that's the thing with the stock market. If you can manage your loss, you're able to manage your loss, you're able to still come out profitable. And I was looking at one this upcoming trader as well. I'm sorry, I'm just looking. Matter of fact, you just messaged me the upcoming trader that I was really admired what he's doing. His name is Mason, and I was checking him out on Profitly. This guy is doing really big things. So definitely shout out to him. And I was just looking at his winning percentage. He only been trading for I think about 2 months, and he already grew his account from I want to say $17,000. I may be incorrect. About $17,000 to $150,000 within just 2 months. And starting off with him, just going over, just examining some of his trades, he actually had right now, if you look him up in profit, he had more loss. Like I think his losses, like he lost 90 times and he won 87 times, but he's still up $150,000. I think his winning percentage is like 40-something%. But the good thing about what he do, he managed, that's something that I think everyone could get a lesson from that. He managed his losses so well that when he does win, he wins huge. I think on the same trade, he actually got in this yesterday. He bought it at 8 cents right before the market closed and sold into the spike this morning. I think probably like $20,000 off of it, which is huge. So that was a little rant. But nonetheless, I mean, this is a breakout pattern, so other investors, they're seeing the same thing as you, and that's bringing the momentum. So I could actually see this maybe opening at maybe 20 cents tomorrow. 20 cents tomorrow, that's a huge win. That would be a huge win for me, probably my biggest yet. And the last thing, guys, before I go, the overall market has just been bleeding. That's a big dive. This could be like a trend reversal. It's the biggest. Straight green, straight green, straight green, straight green. So hopefully this is not the end. You know, if it is the end, then you could look for me to be a little bit more aggressive in shorting. But just want to make this quick video. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on again. I'm assuming it's gonna be next month, because I still got a couple things I still have to do to finish off this month. But nevertheless, be safe out there, guys, and learn how to cut your losses quickly. So this is Vlad signing off. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.